Bills will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
People still full in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ole Miss offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. These RPOs have really evolved. At one time, it was just a short pass, a little hop pass you would look for every now and then. This time, they took a shot off of it.
And these RPOs have changed coverages for the defenses. I mean, the zone coverage nowadays is out the window because I got to find a way to somehow match up with you and take away all that short stuff. Okay, well, my answer is now I'm going to take shots down the field. Great job by the defense understanding what they were seeing.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Wants to throw again. He's got him in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
It's complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Hunt is in the air on fourth down. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. So South Carolina's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that guy.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
This time on target. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to him early on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often. And he picks up a big game.
I'm trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fakes to grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's got it. Oh, what a cut! Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Rebels will line it up on first and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down coming up. and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. It's a reverse. Breaks the tackle. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for a loss and put the offense in a bind.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He fires deep toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This is a long fourth down try, but the offense stays on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. And he'll throw it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback hits through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Hold and fire complete. At the 35, he's loose. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
Wants to throw on first down. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Off play action on first down. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Quickly out to the tight end. Nice move there. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Rebels come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they get the third down stop. What a play by this defense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Unloads to the right. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. He did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
He'll throw it. Snags it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Sneak gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. UAB answered the bell away from Protective Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Blazers knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab down the middle. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Touch pass on the run. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to...
Turning it on. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, South Carolina. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Hauls it in. What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35?
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And the Rebels will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Gets the back moving. Using his feet. There he goes. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Gamecock. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Gamecocks! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll corral that squib kick just inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Power football with the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Quick catch on 3rd down. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that one is picked off in the end zone. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
And the Gamecocks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quick completion to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What's up, dirtbag?
Like a Thanksgiving turkey.
For Sally Simpkins, the 3rd.
My young nigga DJ.
Good.
Good, man.
Been eating your veggies?
Everything he's doing,
Actually, yes, bro.
defensively, gotta figure something out.
Good, good.
Your veggies,
A
nigga?
little bit different.
You look like I eat vegetables.
He's got so much fire. Might as well just send everybody, blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
I'm actually trying to drop some pounds. I'm trying to figure out the best plan for me.
I imagine he's going to
Trying
get
this
an
meal
earful
prep.
on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being
Okay.
knocked down at the
What
11.
does it consist of?
So the first week we had
Back in motion,
grilled
trying to
chicken,
clear
rice,
the
and
backfield.
broccoli.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
For like lunch. Yeah, and then like lunch, I had like Caesar salad and cold cut.
They go to the ground.
But I'm eating whole wheat bread now. So, yeah, that was it. That shit look like the edges be nasty, but
Because on his
you
first
make it
carry,
work. The shit be cool.
he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have
Yeah,
ball security,
like
your coaching
snacks.
staff doesn't trust you
My
to get it
girl,
done.
she be getting these chocolate almonds.
Powerful thighs churning,
You
but
put
he'll
like
be
5 in
knocked
a
out at the
bag.
one.
Put like 2 Oreos in there. Yeah.
Looking for just one more yard.
Yeah, I mainly been drinking like water. Then like at Aldi, they got these little fruit waters. They just got like, it's still water, just tastes like you almost think it's juice. It just got fruit flavor in it.
With unbelievable field position like
shit.
that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
But that shit been smooth.
On the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up.
What you been up to?
Position. The drive starts from their
Cooling,
own
man.
9-yard line.
I'm taking my little bit of time off before I get back to this work. Probably actually start back working out today, honestly.
Power of moving forward and creating breathing room.
How long y'all got until y'all got like y'all workouts?
And the Rebels can really attack on this second and
When y'all
short.
start back like doing team workouts?
Quickly to the tight end.
OTA's gonna start till
And
April
he'll have
10th.
enough
April 10th.
yardage for a first down.
Oh shit.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Looking to throw on first
How
down.
the hell you keep somebody on your
He's
team
all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
so they won't leave you?
Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground.
Please don't get on me trying to put up
Take
this
it
big
all the
boy.
way back to the house.
He's throwing dumb shit.
I'm doing this. I'm in this for Dynasty. We doing like all HBCU teams. This shit been cool.
Text me. I'm bored. Can you send me reels?
It's a good thing to be
What you watching
charitable,
on
Jesse,
YouTube?
but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a way.
CEO, a.k.a. Don't screw
But you
up.
more like you
That's
like to
what
go
it sounds like
outside,
on the sidelines.
kill in the house type of nigga.
Gotta stop turning the
Who,
football.
me?
Yeah.
I'm a chill at the house type nigga. Always
Yeah.
like that. Only time I'm going out is if I'm with my niggas in. You feel me? We all out.
But I think my girl be wanting me to go out all the time. I can't do that shit.
Yeah, hell no. I got a homebody. Got a homebody
On
girlfriend.
third down,
You
he
don't want
drops
to be
the
doing
throw.
that? I'm like, it's all right. Cause I don't be wanting to do
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Brings into the open. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. And the Rebels have a lot of options on second and inches. Here's the give off the left side. Makes the stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Takes it from the gun on third down. Lofts one high indeed. Got it in stride inside the 20.
I'm doing high ball. I don't know what I need to do. I be trying to swat, bro. My niggas start diving and shit.
What a way to wrap
Oh, they call it pass interference.
Man, we not even ranked yet, bro. And we beat.
What team you got?
Huh?
What team you got?
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Crazy thing is, I know if it's not
The game will start with a first down.
fucking 7-2 for like you should be 8-1.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
You've got to be able to gang tackle this guy. You see it every week. He makes people miss.
Oh, this league I'm in, bro, they asked me I can't have my starting quarterback or my starting wide receiver play for the next game.
What you do?
It was a computer game, and it's a nigga in the league. This nigga got 2 players, 2 receivers, Heisman, and they say he be stat pad. But they ain't put him on no type of thing. So I said, so y'all letting him stat pad without no penalty? I said, I'm about to go back to my old ways. Because I used to be, I texted her. I said, I'm about to go back to my old ways since y'all ain't doing shit. Next game I played, quarterback had 700 yards, wide receiver had 400 yards by himself. Them niggas say, oh yeah, he can't play the next game. I said, how y'all gonna do that then? This nigga got two wide receivers in the Heisman. And this nigga had 1,000 yards before the 3rd game.
Is he on the commissioners?
Don't kick it to him anymore.
Yeah. There you go. They just be on my ass, bro.
Let that guy touch it again.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas.
I'm just the greatest kicker returner of all time. I don't even really care to do this. I just do it.
Back and forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 10 to SMU.
So who going to how many people already got y'all shit for the cruise other than you and Ford?
Why you ain't want to come, bro? You could have brought your show already.
I ain't gonna have the money around that time.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They're getting talked about.
Then it's like I'm going off
they're the big component, man.
that you pay me a stipend. I got my internship. Right now, when that job hunt, give me some shit before I get out, before I graduate. My internship, they can't really offer me the full time due to it being a non-profit.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The gift to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, mom trying to get me to go to London with them.
Move to London or just like travel?
Like, just travel. It's I guess it's some program. They said I just had to put a $200 deposit down, and then basically you just gotta pay money each month, and the trip now to 2027. And they pay for your flight. They come with your flight. What else? With your flight, transportation, and all of that. And like 2 group dinners, some shit.
That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to.
Bro, I got this nigga on my team. This nigga 6'8" and be dropping the ball like shit.
They're doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And he got a 91 catcher.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I tell you what, I love the versatility of wide receivers nowadays. You can handle the football in many different ways, but I like this. Get him going full speed in motion. He's already got all that speed built up, handling the football. He can chew up 5 yards in a hurry, get you those critical yards you need to put you in better situations.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Slithers into space. Turning it on.
Are you like your new quarterback?
How about that fourth down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field.
Nigga, I was pissed because you know when we were doing that fantasy shit, I had that nigga on the team, and Corey was helping me with my shit because that was the first time I ever did it. Bruh, all the niggas I had on my shit, I had Loveland, I had all the niggas. All these niggas turned up in the second half of the season, and them niggas was gone. I was like, bruh, that's what I get for listening.
That's one thing you shouldn't have done. Loveland was, wasn't he a rookie or a second year?
Yeah, he was a rookie, but I picked him. Like, I picked him on my team and all that, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't have let him go. Oh shit, don't score.
But that was my first time ever doing like a fantasy, and Corey was just like, nah, Loveland ain't doing shit right now. You should take him out. I listened to him.
You gotta understand, freshman rookie tight ends, they rarely pop off like in the beginning. It takes them a little minute to go crazy.
And it's crazy, the game where he went off, the game where we won, and I think that nigga had like the game-winning touchdown.
That nigga had 3 touchdowns that game, nigga.
Like, no, it was like the game where he had his first career touchdown. He had a whole bunch of shit that game. I was like, bro. But my Bears made me proud this year, man.